name is Deborah Brower. Thanks again for tuning in to Steps to Home Ownership. Today we're going to discuss the first step, which is saving for your down payment. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Realtor You Choose. That's Realtor, the letter U, and Choose. And you know why? Because the Realtor you choose matters. Let's get started. What exactly is a down payment? Basically, it's a percentage of the sales price that the bank is requiring you to pay. And that's going to vary based on the financing program you choose to use. The down payment can come from many sources. It can come from the proceeds of a sale of a previous home. You could have been saving money in a savings or a checking account, and it can come from your savings account or your checking account. It can come from the sale of an asset, like a car, or if you're a person that collects things, you can sell your collectibles and you can use those proceeds from the sale of that collectible. It can also come from a retirement account, a 401k or a 403b. Many of those accounts don't incur a penalty when you withdraw money to purchase a home. You can also get a gift from a family or friend. There's also sources you're not allowed to get your down payment from. Basically, anyone who would benefit from this transaction, like the realtor, the lender, or the home seller. These are people you cannot source any down payment monies from. Why do mortgage lenders require a down payment? Well, basically, it minimizes their risk. Okay, I know what you're thinking now. You're thinking, okay, Miss Realtor you choose, how much do I need for my down payment? Well, the answer to that is quite simple. It just depends. It really does. It depends on the mortgage program you decide to participate in. It depends on the home you purchase. It depends on the price of the home. It depends on the type of the home. So it's like a balancing act. And we'll get a little bit more into that coming up soon. For many buyers, the down payment is the largest hurdle to overcome in this home buying process. Because it takes so long for many first-time home buyers to save for this conventional loan, standard, golden rule, 20% down, they often gravitate to loans that have a lower down payment. What you need to know, however, is any buyer putting down less than 20%, most lenders will require them to purchase some form of private mortgage insurance. Now, this insurance minimizes the lender's risk, and it's about 0.5, which is 0.5% to 1% of the loan. It doesn't have to be paid all at one time. It gets paid monthly with your mortgage. Now, I don't want you to be discouraged. This is not necessarily a bad thing. Paying into a lower down payment program will help you get into your home. And once in your home, you'll start building equity. FHA and VA are the most common used mortgage programs which require the lower down payment. They're government-backed loans. FHA requires 3.5% down if you have a credit score of 580 and above. If you have a credit score of 500 to 579, they're asking 10% down, a minimum of 10% down, and it could be higher depending on how low your credit score is. With VA, you can get a 0% down loan. Now, as I said earlier, any loan where you put less than 20% down, the bank is going to require some type of insurance. For FHA, this insurance is called MIP, Mortgage Insurance Premium. And for VA, they call it a funding fee. Whatever you call it, it's insurance. And this insurance is protecting the lender in the event you default on the loan. And FHA lenders feel safer because insurance is in place, and this is why they lend with the lower deposit. Now, the benefit of putting down the 20% on the conventional loan is no private mortgage insurance, you will get a lower interest rate, and you'll be eligible for a higher mortgage amount. Now, if you were to put down less than 20%, you would incur that private mortgage insurance, but you wouldn't pay that over the whole life of the loan. You would only incur that expense until you reach 20% equity in your home, and then that monthly insurance payment would go away. So, as you save for your down payment, I want you to understand that one program is not better than the other. These programs present options for you. If 20% is going to empty out your savings and leave you no monies available in the event of an emergency, then 20% down may not be the best option for you. You have choices, and that's a great thing. It's up to you which program you're most comfortable with. So make the best choice for you. I do understand. Buying your first home can be so intimidating, but there are so many ways of breaking down these steps into smaller, manageable tasks that if you decide on a budget prior to starting to look for your home, decide on what's comfortable for you, what you're able to save. Once you set this system in place, you'll feel better and more prepared on taking that second step. Thank you again for listening. Please follow me on all my social media at Realtor You Choose, because the Realtor you choose matters.